Okay, so we have a couple of different ways we could go. There's the Archstone of the Chieftain, which is just spooky. There's the Archstone of the Shadow Men. You know what? If I go the Shadow Men, we're gonna have to fight Maneater again. I'm close to being able to fight him, I think. But I think I'll skip that for a bit. So let's take off Flame Toss, go Soul Ray. I'm pretty juiced up. I got a ton of Half Moon Grass and a decent amount of Spice. Let's take a look. So, Provincial Ring, Ring of Magical Sharpness. I'm liking the Ring of Magical Sharpness. It's better than I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to turn on the Fragrant Ring and Regenerator's Ring, I think, for just running around. I've also upgraded my Cutlass. And see, let's go back to Tunnel City. My thoughts are, we want to just go down this path. I'm going to see if I can take the pit. I have, like, no souls on me, so if we're lucky, I can just fling myself into the void. How did that fly straight through him? I have no idea. Yeah, luckily, or with luck, I will be able to just fling myself into the void here. Okay. There we go. Luckily, my melee damage is pretty good. Okay, missed this guy completely. Cripes, yeah, I do a lot of damage. I can actually fight things normally. Kind of weird garbage is this? That is so satisfying. You guys have every idea. Alright, yeah, we haven't checked out this path, and I'm pretty sure this is Leap into Void. Hope for best. Okay, let's take a look. Look before you leap. All that. I see an item over there. Is there, like, any way I can get to that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die if I just drop. Is there no path on the other side? Because there's gotta be, right? No. So... Oh. Yeah, that didn't work. That spit me right out. Well, that's fine. That's kind of what I expected. This is gonna take some doing. Well, is excessive. But if it works, it works. Probably gonna save my soul ray for when they're really clustered in the tunnel. Ooh, hi. Missed you there. Excuse me, sir. None of that. When in doubt... Man, these guys are worth nothing. Just absolute bupkis. Okay. So I didn't get the lineup correct. But I think we're fine. Alright. So, I'm going to operate under the assumption that whatever this item is here, if there is a way to get to it, it's got to involve tricks that I do not know, and it might just be a trap. I'm sure there's a way to get to it, but... not with my limited abilities. Okay, so we want to drop here. This is why I want to get the Regenerator's Ring. We might want to actually throw on the Cling Ring. instead. Okay. So I see one tunnel entrance here. I see an absolute tightrope walk over there. Well, credit where credit is due, this regenerator's ring is doing exactly what I needed it to do. Okay, plague resistance ring, which I actually did not need. Okay. Oh. And this is actually going to get me exactly where I need to go. Unless I can't go up. Nope. Can't go up. Then the only way is down. Man. I hope for whatever Dark Souls game they make next. Yeah, this looks like a safe descent. Let's see. We're good. I thought I saw a crystal lizard here previously, but I think it just pieced out. I think that it's supposed to, like, it notices me coming. So I have to go really fast if I actually want to get it. That's fine. Now, this just takes me to where I dropped down previously, yeah? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. So far, so good. Yeah. I should be pretty safe over here. I say pretty safe. Because, yeah, these worms ain't biscuits. They don't... Like, if they actually had a more direct attack against me, I think it'd be worrying. But they don't. Makes them pretty weak. Okay. So my real question here is, well, we're going into a boss fight by half measures. Wait, this is the wrong way. I don't think those things can follow me. Like, they're very much locked to where they spawned in. Okay. So, let's get rid of the Fragrant Ring. Let's go Cling Ring. And instead of the Half Moon Grass, let's go for the Late Moon Grass. I can get plenty of this stuff whenever I want. With minimal limitations. Because all I have to do is just go fight those knights again. Right at the beginning of the inner ward. Just turn right back around and shoot them. They have a high tendency of dropping Half Moon Grass and Late Moon Grass. And so, yeah, if I'm going to be fighting a boss, I might as well be bringing my biggest guns. Not just the Peasley stuff. This way, if I take a hit, it's not that punishing. And I'm going to hold on to the Regenerator's Ring. Mainly because it's shockingly effective. And should take out the chip damage. Okay, you. Okay. Let's do this. I've considered the Ring of Magical Sharpness, but I don't think I want to do it. Not for this. Okay, let's just circle. Because yesterday I was greedy. I am still greedy. But that's okay. Fire resistance ring might have also been the right idea here. Okay. Not gonna be able to get him normally. So that's fine. Ow. Okay, that one got me a bit. Okay, good time for an herb. Keep distance. Dude's a bit of a jerk. Yeah, so it's his side swipe, his side swing hurts the most. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Regenerator's Ring was absolutely the right call on this one. Might actually be a pretty cheap win. Oh, I can't run while locked on. Okay, stay away. There we go. Okay, so he big mad. One more. Nope. Got him. See? Easy peasy. First trick, don't do this at like 1 a.m. Second trick, just take it slow. It's easy. Okay. Now, time for the real big fight. Luckily, the next fight is kind of fun. We're gonna go back to the Nexus, though. I'm glad we got to go to the dragon generally first, as far as like archdemons go. Hey, you're just waiting for me.
The power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me.
That just never stopped sounding really weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I could put like 2 points into strength. I gotta think about that one. Because putting 2 points into strength lets me use one of the better shields. Let's put these away. Let's see, R1. Is it the Knight Shield? Let me double check. So that requires... Nope, that requires 16. This requires 12. So if I wanted to use the Kite Shield, it's not amazing. There's like minimal difference between. It's not an amazing shield, but 100% block rate is kind of handy.
We are indebted to you.
Otherwise... Go back up here. Okay, so I think we're starting to hit heavier diminishing returns on health. We're not hitting diminishing returns on magic. So, you know what? All in, baby. I'm gonna get my magic up to like 50. Okay. Let's see, next up,
I can forge weapons for you.
Hello. Wow, yeah, I only used one healing item that entire fight. And, like, barely any juice. I can't carry any more of that. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Repair. Alright, there we go. Time to go die. Then, time to check out a new area, and then potentially get a really OP goof spell that we can just kind of win with. Oh, other thing. Let's take out the Cling Ring. I think, as tacky as it is, rolling, Fragrant and Regenerator's Rings seems like it's just going to be my primo strategy for this one. Now, I was going to bring it up yesterday when I was recording this, but apparently Bluepoint, Bluesoft, the people that did this remake, it's a remake. It's like a super faithful remake, but still, They actually were about to add an easy mode to this game, and then decided against it, like, they had it done and it was ready to launch. And they apparently decided against it because it wasn't true to the original design of this game. I have kind of mixed feelings on that. I know a lot of people are like, rah, Dark Souls games should be hard, but, like, I always feel like games should be hard, yes, but games should always be accessible to other people. And I would love to see From Software compromise a little bit and just have, like, okay, here is easy mode. It is an entirely, like, it's almost exactly the same experience, but maybe there's more checkpoints, or, I mean, honestly, just give me a bunch of accessibility sliders and that's even better. Wait, are we just going right into the boss fight? I mean, that certainly sounds like the Dragon God in here. Yup. Alright, we might want to think about this one a bit. Namely, I don't think I actually fight this guy. I might be in trouble. Gosh, I really don't want to go out there. Okay, well, luckily that seems to be stopping him. I'm gonna get punched, aren't I? Nope, I'm good. Cool. Where the hell am I going? I remember this being like a giant, weird maze. It's cool as shit, though. Like, let's just look at this guy for a moment. He thinks I'm over there, I guess. Oh, come on. Smile for the camera, please. You are a spooky duck. So where do I go? Do I break? Oh, I can break these. Ow, what? Okay. Not honestly sure how that hit me. Well, I'm dead. I wonder if I can actually shoot those. So, instead of risking myself by trying to break through... Yeah. Let's give that a shot. I don't think the Regenerator's Ring is going to really help me that much for this one. Let's try the Fragrant Ring. Gosh, I thought there was going to be another level here, but no, I guess it's just... Man, this game's shorter than I remember. But then again, like, my memories of this are extremely hazy. I'm honestly trying to remember when I played this previously, because I was switching off which sections I specifically went through. Okay. Well, shoot. Just back off that for a second. Because I don't think he can reach me from here. Let's actually put on my Half Moon Grass. He's not... I'm not going to say he's not dangerous, but... Okay, first question. Yes. Casual mode, activate. Okay, so he's just gonna hang out there. So... Maybe instead of the Fragrant Ring, we'll do Regenerators. This'll close the gaps. Okay. Grab my Peasly amount of souls. Because here's the thing. I already have some FP regen. Or magic regen. What if the fire shot spell would have done the trick? Okay. I am inside. I'm inside of his arm. Please stop that. There we go. I have no idea if this is safe. It is not. Okay, let's just go over here. So the answer is... this got goofy? Oh. How does this work? Operate. That seems about right. Okay. Bonus round, don't be here. Okay, he's really mad. I don't think he can reach me, though. Not from here. So we're just gonna go this way. So, because I am the ultimate cheese lord that I am, I can just blast my way through most of this stuff. Aim up a bit. Because I think what you're supposed to do is, like, retreat. Let's not be silly. Let's switch to the late moon grass. Okay, so he's right there. And he's pissed. Yeah. I don't know if this is like a stealth action situation or what exactly. I don't know what I'm supposed to be afraid of here. Okay, so it looks like I can actually blast this up more. Okay. Like, he looks like he's about to do something. But then he kind of doesn't, and I don't know if he's going to be, like, cooking me. Now that's his wing. I think I'm fine. Nope. Okay, so that area is not safe. So if he sees me, he cooks the entire lower region. That makes sense. Let us try instead of the Regenerator's Ring. Let's try the Flame Resistance Ring. I'm honestly not betting on it saving my butt, but you know what? What's the worst that could happen, right? I die. I have like 100 souls. Like, there's something incredibly freeing about playing Dark Souls and not having to worry at all about running out of resources. Well, that hurt. That wasn't enough, apparently. You know, let's see. Let's just set Crescent Moongrass here. I can use that to fill gaps. Okay. Nope. Ow. Okay. So here's the thing. At this point, I'm good. He doesn't know where I am. Alright, so we can skip this one. So he pissed. Then we drop down here. This worked. Oh, I missed this. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Yes, for the bonus HP. Now let me think. I probably, maybe after a round of this or something, I should probably, like, if I fail again, let's see if I can actually destroy this stuff. Like, wasting all my resources. Okay. It certainly feels like he knows I'm here when he starts roaring like that. Yep. I'm just going to assume he knows where I am when he starts roaring. So yeah, definitely don't want to be caught out again. And maybe the fire resistance ring will save my butt. But it didn't save me against like a regular non-god dragon, so... who knows? You know, on the topic of looking up a guide... this guy especially, I think, qualifies under, like, things that would be worth looking up a guide for. Purely under the merits of, like, what are the foibles? Like, what are the rules here? I think I've kind of sussed it out just by being here. But do I actually know? Or am I just guesstimating? Do you know I'm here? Wait. You might just know at this, but nope. Okay. Yeah, I clearly don't know how this one works. Does he spot me when I'm wrecking that pillar? I don't know. I might go get the flame shot. Seeing as I don't need the bigger... oh... but maybe Soul Ray will destroy things faster. I'm gonna go look it up, just real quick. Okay, so I looked it up, and the answer is mostly inconclusive, but I think I'm right. The one thing is to pay attention to the Dragon God's eyes, because they apparently flash red when he's about to attack, which would be telegraphed if I was actually looking at him. Anyway, I say we just try this again. There's almost minimal cost fighting this schmuck. Okay, so, fun fact. He can hit me. Okay. Let's just heal up. I guess that's not so bad. Ow. I say not so bad. I honestly wonder if he can see me here. Well, it's fine. Little costly. There is a crystal lizard on the way. I don't see where it is anymore, but I absolutely saw a crystal lizard as I was hopping down. Okay, so yeah, when he starts to scream... It's roasty toasty time. Okay. He mad, he not so mad. Okay, so the pillars are important. Problem is, I don't have any other pillars here. So I think it's in my best interest to just take it nice and slow. Okay, he is chilled. All right. Oh. Well, there's apparently one right there. All right, now what? Hit him in the horn. Oh. Yeah, there is an area down there. So that's probably where the crystal lizard was hanging out then. Okay. First and foremost, what do we got here? Thing is, yep, there's an item here. What is that thing? I honestly haven't the faintest. It looks like some kind of glowing marker that I've never seen before. Okay. Well, I don't think he's getting back up anytime soon, so I think I'm just good to go. Boop. Okay. I thought he was about to do something dire. It doesn't look like it. Is he not dead? Now dead. Well, that was quite possibly the weirdest and easiest Dark Souls boss in the game. Or Dark Souls boss. Well, weirdest and easiest boss in the game, and possibly easiest boss of any of the Souls games. Okay, we got a Soul of an Archdemon. So now we can progress on to maybe the end, but probably not the end, but who cares? I'm all good. Let's go get the fire spell, and let's go just wreak untold destruction on the world. Unless, of course, it turns out I don't have enough spell slots for it, at which point I'm going to laugh.
Bravo. I cannot express. Oh, thank you, as promised.
Okay, so I want to learn magic. Fireball? That's not the right spell. Wait, how the heck do I get the Firestorm spell?